guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for all that have subscribed to my channel. If you are new here, again, welcome. Please make sure that you hit the bell so that way you can receive notification of when a video does upload. Okay, so we are in the month of May. With that being said, I'm getting ready to do a collective for the air signs: Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, sun, moon, or rising signs. As to what you need to know, what do you need to be aware of um, for the month of May. Before I get into the reading, if you are interested in a more personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. You can book an online session with me by going to spiritualvibrations.org. Please make sure that you check out my spiritual store as well, where I have spiritual prescription for your spiritual needs. Um, more medications will be coming soon on the website as well. Um, what else? I think that's pretty much it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into this reading. Again, welcome my air signs, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Some of you guys been thinking about traveling. Some of you guys have been planning and strategizing a trip. Okay. For some of you, a vacation is screaming very loud. Okay. For some of you. All right. Because that plane was extra loud that went past. So let's go ahead and tap on in. All right. All right. Divine Spirit, I'm going to tap into some collective insight for the air signs for the month of May. This is going to be for the air signs for the month of May. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. Allow the cards to fall out how you want the message to be delivered to the air signs for the month of May. What's the collective insight for the air signs the month of May? Collective insight for the air signs for the month of May. Final shuffle. Collective insight for the month of May for the air signs. All right. So overall energy, we have take bold action. All right. So if you've been thinking, all right, confirmation, right? If you have been, like I said in the beginning, thinking about taking a trip, knowing that you need a vacation, knowing that you need to get away, knowing that you need a break, Spirit is saying, take that bold action. Okay? If there's a will, there's a way. Okay? It just may require a little bit more effort for some. Okay? For others, it's all about just making it happen. All right? However, this message is not just tied to travel. That's the theme. Taking bold action. That's the frequency. That's what it's going to be about for you for the month of May. Taking bold action. Okay? In certain decisions, in areas of your life. Okay? So let's go ahead and tap on in, Divine Spirit. Again, allow the cards to fall how you want the message to be delivered. This is for the collective for my air signs for the month of May. Air signs for the month of May. Air signs for the month of May, collective. Air signs for the month of May, collective. And air signs for the month of May, collective. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you're not a nobody. Okay. So this is not for all air signs. Could be for one, could be just for a few. Okay. You are important. For some of you, where this message resonate, maybe you've been dealing with some depression. Okay. Maybe you just been kind of feeling kind of blue, you know. Maybe you have been dealing with a lot of remorse. Maybe you've been dealing with some regrets. Maybe you've been dealing with some shame. Okay. Now, for some, it may not be as deep as, you know, somebody feel like they are a nobody. We are all somebody. Okay? But maybe the real issue is maybe you're trying to receive validation from outside sources. Mm-mm. Lost cause. Lost cause. If you're banking on your value through validation of others. Mm-mm. For some that this message resonates, you are more than enough. Strong self-love, heavy on the self-love. Let's see what came out here. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Very interesting, because the overall theme for my air signs is about taking bold action. And we have the card here, victory. So you take bold action in the month of May, okay? You receive victory. Now, of course, not foolish decisions, calculated, strategic, logical, all right? Victory will be yours, all right? Perseverance is what it's about for you in the month of May. Keep moving, keep going, keep putting one step above the other. Every little bit counts, okay? So there will be some victory for those that put in the work, okay? We have the card of be unique, all right? Be unique. You know, when we speak of unique, unique is someone that is different than the rest. Like, think of unique where there is a world, I heard a reader say this, where there is a world full of squares. You are the hexagon, right? You are a rare breed. You are and have unique characteristics, unique talents, okay? You are special. You are special. I just heard somebody say, I'm just so tired, Miss B. I'm just so tired, Miss B. Gotta keep pushing. Don't give up. Don't give up. The more that you keep pushing past the adversities, past those obstacles, okay? That's how you discover your uniqueness. Through the adversities that you face, you discover your uniqueness, okay? Now, of course, there's other ways that you could discover your uniqueness, but the reason that I'm saying it in that context is because of the energy that I'm seeing here, all right? So, let's move on to this. Spirit says you can do anything, all right? The negative self-talk, it gotta go. I know it's easier said than done because we about that life. What I mean by that, we vibrate from the good and the not so good, you know, the light, the dark, you know. It's duality. It's the yin and the yang of life. So there's going to be times where, yeah, you are going to be hard on yourself. Don't stay in that energy, okay? Don't get to the point where you are having these self-talks with yourself and you are believing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we just ain't going to give no example. You feel me? You know, it's just pretty much like, don't believe it. Because it's an illusion. It's not true. It's just that temporary emotion got you riled up. You know? So, don't doubt what you're capable of. Don't doubt who you are. Alright? Don't doubt who you can become. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Not saying it's going to be easy. Okay? but it can get done. The month of May, life is about to make a way. So, for my air signs, if you have been going through a challenging situation in your life, there is a resolution. Again, there is victory. I don't know how you walking into the month of May, but I know damn sure you walking out in victory. Signed, sealed, delivered. Okay, somebody getting a package, ordering stuff, getting packages. Okay. Last message is I live life on my own fucking terms. That's crazy. Because in a way, this message goes back to validation. Okay? Collective. It ain't nothing wrong with getting praises from other people, encouraging words from other people. But if you are relying on other people to cheer you on, to build you up, okay? If you are relying on other people, right, for you to become that self-starter within yourself, you just need to just kind of put your plans on hold and go deep within. Okay? Go deep within. You don't have to do things the traditional way. It's your life. It's your fucking world. Be unique. Be versatile. Do you know being unique is a unicorn? It's a unicorn. Okay? It's a unicorn. A unicorn could be compared to a horse or the horse family, but it's not. It goes back to the analogy. In a world full of squares, you are the hexagon. All right? So it's like needing to vibrate, move, think, speak, feel, embody that vibrational frequency. And in order to do that, it doesn't come from the outside. It comes from in here. Okay? Because it's one thing about unicorns and it's one thing about unique people. They ain't for everybody. That's why it's so important to go within. You're not for everybody. And that is okay. Whether that everybody is a friend, a family member, a romantic partner, whomever the fuck. Okay? So let's go ahead and remove these cards. Let's go ahead and dive on in. This is for my air signs, divine spirit, for the month of May. Collective insight for the air signs for the month of May. Significant insight that you want me to relay. Okay. I'm going to shuffle 3 times. Air signs for the month of May. Air signs for the month of May. And air signs for the month of May. Final shuffle. Alright. Most important insight for my air signs for the month of May. Collective insight for the air signs for the month of May. Okay, Spirit says it's 2 cards that came out. I'm going to take both. So we do have the card number 17, Hope. Strong Aquarius is in the house. Rising sign. And maybe even moon sign as well. Alright, and right up under that you have number 34. door to personal healing and happiness. So, air signs. In the month of May, stay hopeful, stay optimistic, okay? Stay prayed up, patience with yourself. Work on, having patience not only with yourself, but patience when it comes to the divine timing of things as well. The month of May, you may even find yourself feeling vulnerable, okay? There will be healing that's going to be taking place as well, all right? Confidence is extremely important in the month of May, okay? Working on your solar plexus chakra is highlighted for you for the month of May as well. Again, massive healing is coming in the month of May, but it's bringing in an energy of happiness. I see opportunities coming in for some, wish fulfillments happening as well, okay? For some, it's going to be like an answered prayer. For others, keep praying because your prayers will be answered. Some of you may have been born in 1987, 1977. There's going to be a bird that's going to get your attention in the month of May. Alright, it's going to be some bird that's going to get your attention in the month of May. I see some type of blessing that you're going to be experiencing. Opportunities opening up for you as well. Things are starting to look a little bit brighter because, again, when we started off, it was kind of a frustrating period, or something's been challenging, something's been like overwhelming. But I see light. Excuse me, I see light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, I see light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see what's the back of the deck here. We do have anxiety. So I do see heightened levels of anxiety in the month of May. When you are in the process of healing, there's a rewiring that is happening, right, in your cellular DNA. And sometimes with that, it can create that anxious energy. It can create that anxiety. I feel like you want to be careful with this. That's why Spirit is saying have patience, like remain hopeful. Like, yes, you may be feeling a little bit vulnerable. Yes, you're going to be feeling a little bit in your feelings or in your emotions. That's perfectly okay because it's a part of the process of healing. And it is what's going to get you to the level of happiness. Okay? I am seeing like spiritual baths could be very, very important as well. I feel like um, depending on where you are in the world, May is pretty much a rainy month. And sometimes the sun doesn't always pop out and shine. Here in the Shy, there'll be sometimes where we go a few days without really seeing the sun, and that affects your psyche. It affects your subconscious mind. It affects your emotions. So the weather in itself may also play a major role in how you're feeling as well. Okay. But this is giving me a lot of worry, a lot of concern, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of what if scenarios. What if this happened, or what if I do this and this occurs, and what if this. Um, Things are being divinely orchestrated for you. We have 7, 8, 9 here. Okay? Maybe that number sequence is significant to you in some shape or form. I'm seeing headaches, so you may experience some of that. For some of you, you suffer, possibly from what I suffer from, biometric migraines, um, because I am so connected to nature, that shamanism within me. Um, and it's going to be consistent amount of rain, I know that I need to be preventative because I can instantly catch a migraine just like that. So maybe there could be some physical pain in the month of May that may kind of wake you up as well. Let's go ahead and dive into this reading and get some more insight for my air signs, divine spirit, collective insight for my air signs. I feel like for my air signs, there is a lot of throat chakra activations that's happening now as well. So, you may be experiencing a lot of phlegm, just trouble with your communication at this time as well. All right. Some of you with certain headaches that you have, whether it's sinus, because I'm also seeing that as well, allergies may be more heightened. Um, and even before I came on camera for this read, I kept hearing eczema. So if you have eczema, however you want to pronounce it, you may experience some type of flare as well. So just kind of be mindful with that. I'm going to shuffle one more time, but we're going to dive on into a divine spirit. All right, this is going to again be for my air signs. I feel like what was I going to say? I don't know. I felt like I was going to say something and it went away. You guys may know somebody that has a birthday this month. Okay. Let's go ahead and tap on in divine spirit for the air signs. Clarify this hope card for the air signs for the month of May. Hope card for the air signs. So we do have just be. Right? Like, pray from your heart. Prayer does change things. Whatever your situation may be, if you need strength, if you need clarity, if you need confidence, if you need financial help, whatever it may be, just pray from the heart. All right, pray from the heart. It says, allow yourself to be. You do not have to prove a damn thing. Confidence will flow into you when you are divinely you. Okay, so this month, try to go with the flow. Try to go with the flow of the changes around you, but also just going with the flow of how you are feeling. You know, how you are feeling. Many of you are star seeds, Lemurian and Pleiadian. So when it comes to feeling a little bit more vulnerable in the month of May, feeling a little bit more sensitive, that has a lot to do with your starseed family that is very much around you. Okay. What's this hope card for my air signs for the month of May? What's this hope card about for my air signs? Okay. We do have faith. All right. Heavy on that. It's coming up very, very strong because I feel like air signs, we be in our head. Okay. We be in our head. But that's air energy, right? Sometimes it could be overwhelming, like, have you ever got to the point where it just feels like it's too much noise going on around you, but it ain't no noise. The noise is in your head, your own thoughts. You can't shut the fuck up. Yes, you can. Don't go there. Yes, you can. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? It gets like that. So spirit wants you to kind of like, in those moments, all right, faith is small as a mustard seed. Okay, faith is small as a mustard seed. In those moments where you hear yourself kind of like, speaking, prophesying negativity into your life by your doubts, by your fears, okay, pray on that. Transmute that energy, okay? I'm picking up a strong sense for many of you. It's like very imperative that you believe in yourself. So many of the ones that's watching this video may have strong earth placements in their chart as well, because some of this message here resonates a lot with the earth sign element as well. So make sure again you check your sun, moon, rising sign. All right. What's this hope card here for my air signs for the month of May? What's this hope card here for my air signs? All right, we got music. Music is healing. Music is so healing. So play that shit. Turn that shit up. Dance. Okay? Activate that sacral chakra. Okay? Release that trauma. Release that sadness. Release that pain. All right? You may even have to, play that motivation as music. Whatever the fuck hypes you up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Okay? Whatever hypes you up. Whatever gets your mojo going. Okay? Yeah, because I feel like uplifting. Uplifting. For many of you, music is your medicine. Okay? So if you haven't been in the energy of wanting to listen to it, listen to it. Okay? Because it's going to help you. Now, I ain't talking about being in your feelings, you done broke up and you listen to Mary J. Blige, your ass gonna be sad as hell and crying, making matters worse. Okay? I love Mary, but yeah, left that back long time ago. All right? But, yeah, music. It's all about, though, outside of the music, though, real shit, it's all about finding things to hold on to that gives you the faith, that gives you the momentum to keep moving forward, to bring in that piece of harmony within yourself. Okay? For some of you, it's like there's been changes in home, self, health, family, romantic relationships, friendships. Meditation, strongly advised in the month of May as well. Listen to some music while you're meditating. Bottom of the deck, we have work on your goals. Okay? So, the month of May again is you staying focused and finding ways to self soothe yourself, to comfort yourself, right? To nurture yourself, right? To give yourself the reassurance that all is well and all will be well. Okay? I heard I'm counting on you, kid. So it's kind of like you may have a parent on the other side as well. Um, but what I got from that message, like we're counting on you, kid, like Spirit is saying that your energy is in your ball court. How you want your month of May to be, you hold the keys to the streets. It's in your ball court. Okay? This is a good month to prioritize, strategize, organize, work on your goals, you know, whatever those goals may be. For somebody, this may not be for everybody, but for someone, you have the ability to utilize your creative talent in music, either by writing music, poetry, I just heard. Um, for some, it's just singing, you know. Work on those goals. Work on getting in that studio, you know. Work on getting that job so that you can get in that studio. You know what I'm saying? Like while you waiting on life to unfold for your highest good, stay focused on your goals, because understand that you're trying to work on your goals that's going to set you up for the future. You don't want to get caught up, right? Not working on your goals because you are dwelling in what's happening now that's not going to phase you a bit in the future. Okay? Some of you are good with your hands. Your hands is your tool. Whether it's doing hair, whether it's doing makeup, whether it's carpentry, whether it's construction, whether it's building some shit, tearing some shit down, revamping it. I don't know. Your hands, healing, Reiki. Okay? Work on your goals. Stay hopeful. Stay optimistic. And just be you. Just be you. Okay? Let's move on to door to personal healing and happiness here for my air signs for the month of May. Door to personal healing and happiness for my air signs. And we have here challenges help you grow. Okay. So, y'all know this to be true. Even though we like, damn, how much growing we need. You know what I'm saying? Half of us done grew taller than the damn clouds with all the challenges that we done had. You heard me? But it's kind of like, this makes me feel like a realization for some of you. Like, being in a situation in a month of May, just like, damn, I have been through a lot, but without what I've been through, I wouldn't even be where I'm at now. For some of you guys, you've already mastered that, conquered that, and understood the assignment. For others, you're going to be working on that. Okay, that's a part of the healing, which brings you to happiness. For those that haven't gotten there yet, you know what I'm saying? This is something, like I said, you're going to be working on because this is a part of your spiritual growth. I also heard like help is on the way. Help is on the way. Right? Help is on the way. What's this? Door to personal healing and happiness for my air signs for the month of May. Okay, we got strength. Endured a lot. Very strong energy. All right. You may be a Leo rising. Your astrology chart, when it comes to your Chiron placement, you may have Leo. You know, in the midst of your challenges, the key is to learn how to tame that lion within. Confirmation. All right. Yes, you can roar. You can scare the shit. You know, imagine a lion, right? If she wasn't there, 9 times out of 10, this lion will be roaring all crazy. You know, running off wild, right? You know what I'm saying? That may not go so well, right? But this lion has someone here that is helping them to tame themselves. This is your angel. This is you, all right? And this is your angel trying to tame you, because with these challenges, you ready to go ham. Okay, I heard rage roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, just need to get some shit off your chest. But the universe, your spirit team, your ancestors are trying to, you know what I'm saying, allow the beast to be the beast. Like, the angel cannot do anything about this lion being a lion. It's going to be a lion that's going to roar, but it's not going to be destructive. I hope you're following me here. Tap in. All right. So, again, these challenges that you may be up against this month, coming into this month with, been dealing with, is dealing with, you are being assisted. Okay? And they're not just to come into your life to make your life a living hell. And for some of you, that's kind of how you feel. You know? But this is what's needed to bring you to that happiness. You know? You got to go through the dark to get to the light. You got to go through the dark to get to the light. It ain't no way around that. You know? Ain't no way around that. Door to personal healing and happiness for the air signs for the month of May. Okay, we have here read. So, for some of you guys, this could be, doing the necessary research to get back into school, sign up for next semester, okay? For some of you, you could be studying more, maybe there's a course or some type of class that you are considering to take, right? That's going to require you to read, all right? It says the more you read, the more you learn. Okay, the more you read, the more you learn. Some of you guys may benefit from kind of like self-help books, you know. Um, so maybe it's time for a Barnes and Noble, or Book a Million type of visit, or go to the library. You know what I'm saying? Reading. The more you know, the more you grow. That's what it's about too, to be honest. Now, if the reading and grabbing a book, going to the library, buying books of the month of May, if that resonates with you, great. But that was the message. Spirit just broke it down. The more you know, the more you grow. So read into the challenges in your life. Read that fine print. Tame that line within. All right? So that you can head into this space of happiness. Okay? Somebody named Red, nickname named Red. You may know somebody named Red. I just had a vision. This may be for a few. Some of you guys wrote down some affirmations. I don't know when. Could have been recently. Could have been back in the past. Some type of book. Time for you to find that book, pick that book up, start reading it. Rereading those affirmations that you've written down. Hmm. Some of you guys are healing your childhood too. A lot of things from the childhood of what you've endured, what you've been through, what you didn't receive in your upbringing. What's this anxiety? No, bottom of the deck, I forgot. We got buy yourself something nice here. Some of you guys may be in a relationship with the earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Um, there could definitely be a male person that you are connected to romantically, or someone that you know, even if it's not romantically, that could also be going through some things emotionally as well. This could be like a little brother, a big brother. I'm seeing this message coming in very strong for the divine masculine too. Okay. But going back to this, buy yourself something nice in the month of May. Treat yourself to something nice. Somebody gonna buy them an Adidas outfit, Adidas t-shirt. Somebody gonna be buying something that's the color red. Some of you gonna be going to get your nails done. Let's go ahead and tap into anxiety for the air signs for the month of May. Anxiety. So we do have see the beauty. Yep. It's like in those moments of you dealing with your anxiety, sleepless nights, that's something else that some of you may experience. Some issues with your sleeping patterns, insomnia. Um, because it's a lot of smoke that's clearing right now. It's a lot of smoke that's clearing right now. Um, but outside of whatever it is that worries you, that stresses you. Spirit wants you to kind of look outside of that and try to find the beauty in what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? What's the old say? Sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself to keep from crying. You know, so try to figure out a way that you can transmute that energy. Okay. It says, learn to find the beauty in everything and see the world for all of its aspects. Okay. I heard for somebody, stop walking with your head down. When you, especially my divine feminine, do not walk with your head down. Keep your head up. First and foremost, peep the scene and whatever's going on. Okay, we living in a crazy, crazy world. Okay, I sound like what's his name? Uh, Shit, I can't think of it. But anywho, but the second reason why I'm saying pick your head up, you know, that shows issues with your self confidence and issues with your self esteem. So when you're walking, hold your head up fucking high. Don't be walking with your head down. No, no. Let's go ahead. Anxiety for my air signs for the month of May. We have empowered here. Yeah, read some books that's going to empower you. Read things that's going to empower you this month as well, you know. Um, learning, I feel like a lot of learning is going to be taking place, whether you, again, learning at school, learning through life lessons, learning through the aha moments, the realizations, the enlightenment that Spirit provides for you in the month of May, you know. Um, but finding ways to empower yourself and try to connect with people that's going to also empower you as well, okay? For somebody, you're fucking beautiful. You are fucking gorgeous. Okay, for the divine masculine that's dealing with some lack of confidence and lack of self-esteem, you are attractive. Okay? You are attractive. Right? What's this anxiety for the air signs for the month of May? Okay, we got you need a vacation. All right, so some of you could just be overworked. For others, just life's been lifing. And it's like you may want to escape from all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Um, so you may need a vacation. What did I hear the airplane right before I started, right? So double confirmation here. For others, you need to schedule some time for yourself. Like, how are you going to empower yourself? How are you going to um, have the opportunity to be in a high vibrational energy if you are constantly allowing other people or even aspects of yourself to pull on your energy and not ever recharging it. It's kind of like driving a car. Eventually, it's going to run out of gas. And if you don't fill it up and you run out of gas, you shit out of luck. You know, like, don't wait to the end fall out, right? Before you fix something. That's also a message for somebody. Like, for the month of May. Like, don't wait till shit blows up for then you to try to kind of, you know, make it better. Like, it's nothing wrong with that, but let's stop repeating unnecessary cycles. Okay? Shadow work. So, many of my air signs, you are going through the dark night of the souls. Beginning, intermediate, latent stages, you're going through it. You are dealing with some shadow aspects of yourself, okay, as well. There could be some things that you've done in the past as far as your goals that maybe you've put down, you stopped, or for whatever the reason is, you may actually start picking that back up in the month of May as well. Okay? Like I said, I do feel a lot of healing of the inner child is coming forth. All right? It says uncover every part of you that has been repressed and abandoned. So there could be some abandonment issues that you're dealing with as well. All right, rejection issues that you're dealing with, feeling left out in the cold, you know. that goes back to, not needing that validation, that goes back to that card that says, you are somebody. You are somebody. So this is just a shadow aspect of yourself that's trying to kind of like keep you from going to the light. There could be spiritual warfare. And I'm not talking about spiritual warfare where somebody is throwing some shit at you. Don't get me wrong, it may be. Book a read and find out. But what I am seeing here, though, is a lot of psychic attacks. Whether you causing psychic attacks on yourself due to your own negative, low vibrational way of thinking, right? Because of your fears, or, whether it's a psychic attack that's coming from the external. There's like a battle. And it's like for the month of May, take bold action. Okay? Take bold action. Yeah. All right, so I think we're going to get ready to wrap this reading up here. So we do have the card of receive, all right? I feel like there's some type of gift that you are going to be given this month. Maybe you are giving someone a gift. You could be receiving a gift this month as well. This is your receiving season. And that's what you need to say. This is my receiving season. All right? Put that in the comments. This is my receiving season. All right? It says that you are being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing, energy, universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these things and be open to receiving them. So something special coming. If you watch this in a month of May, you got something special coming. Just be open to receiving it. Again, don't give up. Now ain't the time. You too close. Okay? You are too close. So do what you need to do. Let the music empower you. Let the music hype you up. Let the music, let the book motivate you. Okay? Let the readings motivate you. Do whatever the fuck you need to do to stay in the game. Okay? And again, buy yourself something nice. You know what I do for myself? My family think I'm crazy. I do this every year for years. Okay? Don't get it twisted. I get gifts, right? But I always like to buy myself a gift for Christmas. So, yeah, my crazy ass, and I love it. It's my uniqueness. Okay? I'm a unicorn. I'm a hexagon. So what I do is I order presents for myself and I wrap them. And I'll put them up under the tree and I don't touch them until Christmas. May sound strange to some. That's okay. It's your opinion. We all got it. But that's my uniqueness. That's just me being me. So sometimes it could be shit just that small. Sometimes it's shit bigger than just that, when it comes to just being you and being unique and being okay with being unique. So we have won't stop till I reach my goal. That's the ashe that Spirit wants you to have. Take bold steps. Okay? Don't you stop. Keep going till you reach your goals. All right? And then we have be determined, solar plexus chakra energy. Determination. Okay? Determination. At the end of the day, you a fighter. You ain't no punk. Okay? You ain't no punk. You a fighter. Got the Leo energy coming out. You been in some battles, baby. You built for this shit. But the soul gets a little weak and weary at times. That's okay. That's why it's so important to take a damn break to recharge your battery. Okay? But giving up, don't you do it. Don't you do it. You fight to the fucking end. Right? You fight for what it is that you know that you deserve. Okay? Don't give up. You're going to be too blessed to be stressed. You are too blessed to be stressed. All right? Let's go ahead and close on out. I do hope you guys enjoy. Please make sure that you like, comment as well. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me, spiritualvibrations.org. If you are interested in spiritual prescriptions, you can also take a look at my online shop as well. So until next time, Ashe.